All right, Mr. Harmless here, and we are now going to, hopefully you've tried these problems, and now you're just checking to see if you did them correctly. And so let's try this here. So 3x over 5x equals 12 over x plus 12. Now, if you would have done 5x over 3x, then it would have been x plus 12 over 12. Okay, just make sure you're consistent, right? Whichever one you put on the top, you do the same one in this one. Notice it's not this way. Okay, it's this way. All right, 3x. I can do something easy here. Notice there's an x here and an x there. I can cancel those x's out. Isn't that nice? One less x to deal with. That's going to make it a little bit easier. All right. 12 times 5 is 60. 3 times x plus 12. 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 12, 36. I'm then going to subtract 36 from both sides. And I'm left with 3x on this side. 60 minus 36 would be 24, I believe. Divide both sides by 3, and I get x equals 8. All right, so in this problem, there's just an x. It says find x and y, but this one only has x. X equals 8. This one here, there's a couple ways you could solve this one, and so it really depends on what you did. You could have done the 2x minus 6 equals the x plus 3. You could have done the 12 equals, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to choose the easiest one. These are all equal on this side, which means these are all equal to each other. And so I'm going to pick the easiest one, the 12 and the x plus 3. 12 equals x plus 3. Subtract 3 from both sides. It'd be 9 equals x. And we go, well, what if I didn't pick that one? Well, let's try it. 12 equals 2x minus 6. Okay, add 6 to both sides. 12 plus 6 is 18. 2x, divide both sides by 2. Hey, I got the same answer. What if I would have done these two? Let's see. Subtract x from both sides. Add 6. What do you know? 9. We've gotten the same thing any way that you would have done this problem. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's try the next one. X and a Y. Now notice we do have a little helpful thing here. If it didn't have these little hash marks, this would be a very challenging problem to figure out. But since these are here, that means that this one equals this one. So to find my x, I'm going to do 2x plus 4 equals 3x minus 1. To find the y, since this one is equal to this one, I know that this one would have to be equal to this one. And so I don't have to set up my proportion. Since I know they're equal, I can just set them as equal to each other. 3y equals 2y plus 2. Okay. All right, let's solve it here. Subtract 2x. Hopefully you're getting your algebra skills back. 3x minus 2x is x minus 1. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides. 4 plus 1 is 5. So x equals 5. This one I'm not going to subtract 3. I'm going to subtract the 2y. 3y minus 2y is just y. And so I get y equals 2. All right, this one, it doesn't say anything's equal, so I do have to set up my proportion. 5 over 8, y over y plus 2. Okay. 8 times y is 8y. 5 times y plus 2, 5y. 5 times the 2. And then we're going to subtract the 5y because we're just trying to get a y by itself, and this one's already close to being by itself on this side. 8y minus 5y is 3y. Divide by 3. 10 thirds, 3.3, repeating if you rounded it to the nearest tenth. And let's see here. I think there's 2 more questions. Same thing. This is not, didn't say anything's equal, so I have to set up my ratio. 3 over x. 4 over x plus 4. Okay, so 3 over x. 3 times the x plus 4 would be 3x plus 12. The 4 times the x would be 4x. So that's what goes on each side. Subtract 3x from both sides. Lots of algebra in this, isn't there? I get x equals 12 because 3x minus 3x is gone. Last one here, solve for this. Again, nothing's equal, so I have to set up my ratio. I'm going to do the 16 over the 32. And since I did the 16 over the 32, I'd have to do the y over y plus 3. 16 and 32 are both divisible by 16. So 16 goes into 16 once, 16 goes to 32 two times. If you didn't see that, that's okay. You just have bigger numbers to deal with. 1 times y plus 3 is y plus 3. Y times 2 is 2y. Subtract y from both sides, and I get y equals 3. All right, so that's all the exercises. The next thing you have is the skills practice and practice where you're going to do a bunch of problems on your own just to make sure you're getting these answers correct. After you do that skills practice and practice, show those to Mr. Harmless, and he will check them out, see if you're doing them right. If you are, then you'll be able to move on to the next lesson. All right, let me know if you have any questions.